Happy Friday! My name is Stephanie. I'm with Colonial House Primitives. I am a wholesale designer. I am not going to bore you with a whole lot of that because I do have a lot of that in my first video that I did. I show some catalogs that our items are in for wholesale companies. We design for like over 100 and some stores throughout the United States. We have 3 different wholesale companies that we do work with to get our items to brick and mortar shops, so it's super exciting. Sometimes you may see some of our items appear here. I am going to start off with letting you know and telling you thank you so much for joining me, and for those that have subscribed, I appreciate it, and those who are new, welcome. We are going to do a lot of fun things, and I'm hoping that you guys will join us. We've had a lot of requests through Facebook for my husband and I to get back to doing what we love, and everybody misses seeing us, so we're going to kind of use YouTube as a platform for that, but also too I'm going to use it as a way to be able to do things that I love that I've gotten away from because I do design so much. And we do sell retail on Facebook. We have a website. We haven't updated it in a while. I'm kind of like wholesale bound right now. I think I talked about that in my second one. We have we're working on spring for next year to be sent over to the company that makes our items. So we're working on spring, so you'll see a couple items, which a couple of them we have for giveaways. And speaking of giveaways, our last winners that we have, we kind of held on to those because we have those winners that won the first one. You also had your name pulled before Thanksgiving, and so we decided we're going to ship it all together. So long story short, that's what we're doing. And then I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. What did you guys have? Like, what was your favorite thing that you had at your family? Like, we had so much. I made our homemade noodles. I made our yams. We had like so many different pies. My daughter and my grandson came over. It was a wonderful day. Got to hang out with my dogs and my husband. And now just working on Christmas. I feel like I got everything decorated the way that I wanted to. I still need to do a lot of shopping. I haven't done any shopping at all. Have you guys done any shopping? For any holiday that you celebrate, have you guys done anything? Do you have plans with your family? Let me know. Like, do you guys have anything done, or am I the only one? My plan is next weekend to have all my shopping done, so that way I can get everything wrapped and enjoy like that last week and just make cookies and really enjoy the season. But yeah, so just been busy, been super busy. I want to get right into it because I don't want to bore you with a bunch of stuff that has been going on, which isn't really much of anything. I've been working my booty off for wholesale for the company that I work for. My husband was on vacation last week. He never takes a vacation. My husband does drive a semi, so yeah, he is always working, and he never takes a vacation. And my daughter and I were talking because he always gets sick right before he goes back to work. And I told my daughter that I think he's got level 2 not wanting to go back because he never sits down. Like, he works sometimes 14, 16 hours a day, and that's a long time. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to do it a little bit different. I think I'm going to go ahead and start with some of the items that I purchased. And you're going to see a lot of things that I like to use, or I'll go out because my husband and I do a lot of thrift flips. A lot of the items that I sell to shops, I will buy things to sell. I did start my Etsy back up. I went ahead and added like our rusty pins and our rusty bells, and we had those in a giveaway. So I've got those on there, can't keep them. Our chenille candy canes, can't keep those either. Those are just crazy, which we have some of those as a giveaway today. But yeah, so we have a lot going on in this video. So I will be doing a lot of bending down because I'm sitting where I don't normally sit. So how about that? And I want to show you, I went to one of my favorite antique stores, and I picked up little things that I like wanted to make into stuff. I love to do gatherings, and you'll see that with my stitching, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to throw my cross stitches into it, because I've always designed like my own. I've never used other people's patterns a lot, so I always ask people like what their favorite one is, or you know, even if you, what is your favorite like Flosstube or stitching video that you like to watch, because I do a lot of sewing, and I do a lot of doll making and mice, and you're going to see some of that. But I'm going to go ahead and get into my haul, show you what I got, because I'm quite excited about a lot of it. So we do a lot of like Bemis, like the old vintage grain sacks, things like that. And I have a stencil that I use, and I like to make them look like they're vintage. And so I bought these, and I bought 12 of them, and one of them is going to go to Wholesale, so they will mass produce them. But I bought these pot holders. So I'm going to do some of those. I'm going to grunge them in our coffee mixture. Everything that we do is usually dark. If you haven't watched like any of our first videos, everything is really dark because that's the clientele that we have. But a few of them, I think I might just leave them like kind of plain because I'm really into the natural. We did some greenhouse stockings, grain sack stockings, and I think they turned out really good. And I'm loving the natural, and I think there's more of a farmhousey look to it too, but it also gives it that retro look. So I did get 12 of these just because I only need one to send over to get it made, and they'll get thousands of them made. So, and then the rest of them I'll probably put on Etsy, or I might have them as a giveaway once I get them done. So there's those. Then just to let you know, I have this obsession with graders and sifters and measuring. One really bad one are cookie cutters. I have like overflowing of cookie cutters, and I like to use them in things. Like I'll do a sampler, like a really primitive sampler, and I make it myself, and or stitchery, and I'll put the cookie cutters in it, and then I like to pull from what I'm working on out of that picture, and I put it with it. So you'll see some of that later too. But got a grater. Yes, I've got a huge grater collection. I've got one that lights up in the kitchen, but this one I will put a sample, like a little stitchery on it. I think will be adorable, and then I'll have florals coming out of it and different things like that. So I got that. Then I bought this bag of cookie cutters, which it's got some really, sorry about the crinkling if you're listening on your earphone, sorry. But it's got like a huge tree in it. And I didn't have this one. And we do a lot of clay ornaments, and we'll do like clay face dolls, we'll do Santas, we'll do snowmen, we'll do different things like that. So I really wanted to do a big clay Christmas tree, and this thing's pretty big, and it's got a small reindeer in it too, but I don't want to crinkle anymore just in case that bothers you. But yeah, I love that. I'm like, I have not seen one that size before. There's a heart and a moon. I actually think the moon, and there's a reindeer in here, and I think the moon and the reindeer would be so cute on something if you have like Santa. Like if you do, actually I've got one in my haul. Part of this haul. I'll show you when I get to it. But I think it would be so cute to have Santa with the reindeer riding and then put that on a wreath. How cute would that be? I think it's adorable. Plus there's a heart in there. I bought this. I was going to, at first I had a friend that's a shop owner that likes me to do things in coppers. I just did a copper teapot. But I found this candle holder, and it is copper. But honestly, instead of doing something for her, I might end up keeping it. I think it's adorable, and I only paid $4 for it. Isn't that cute? I love it. Put some green in there. Woo. I love copper. I think it's so fun to mix it. So I'm going to show you this because I have a finish done, believe it or not. But I bought these, and they're just old pieces of wood. And I think it would be so cute to put a dowel rod in there and put one of my like little stitcheries on it. I thought it would be so cute. And I call my cross stitch stitcheries, just to let you know. But I thought that would be so cute. So I may end up having my husband do a dowel rod in it for me, and I'll put one on there. And then I was thinking I could also put it inside of a box, but I may end up changing it up. I may end up just putting it on there and putting greens around it or something like that. But I thought it was super adorable. Then I got this. I thought this was so cute. I'm sorry, but for $1, I'm getting it because I can put it up in. Oh, here's our candles that these are our candles that we make. I know there's a lot of people that have purchased them from us on Facebook. We do have our Facebook. We have a page, which is Colonial House Primitives. We also have a group, which is Colonial House Primitives, and then we also have a wholesale Colonial House Primitives group too. So if you're on Facebook, I would definitely say, you know, the group is great. We love everybody in our group. Everybody from the group is from the page. So I think it's like 6,500 that we have on the page, but we only have like a 1,400, 1,500 on the group. But we try to, whatever we post on the page, we post in the group. So either one you're at. But yeah, here's our grubby candles. Are they super cute? But anyways, I digress. I get distracted. I see squirrels. But anyways, I bought this for $1, and it says the box is empty. Do I care? No, because I think the box is stinking adorable. I'm going to place it in one of my dough bowls, which that's one of our dough bowls up there. And I'm going to place it inside of it. Is that not cute? I absolutely I'm so into, like, I love like the retro. I love vintage. I love antiques. But I thought that was so cute. And, you know, we actually do a lot of home decor, which it's been a while just because I'm so busy with wholesale. But we usually will show people how we decorate, how, you know, you can decorate them yourself. And we do that on lives through Facebook. But, yes, how stinking cute is that? $1! Oh, my gosh. I love it. Then I got, you're going to hear me say that like every time I show you something. These are called Christmas seals. And this one has 29 cents. I would love to pay that again. Does anybody ever remember paying that much for things? I remember certain things, like when I was younger, when I would go with my grandma, but it's like I don't remember like I used to. So I got those, are the bigger ones. Then I got these little tiny small ones. I think that these would be, those look just the same, but I think that these would be absolutely adorable on a cross stitch. But they're like a seal, kind of like a sticker, so I think I only paid $1 for them, but I thought they were adorable. I figured too, even if I wanted to, I could stick them down inside my greens and kind of have them coming up. But I'm going to find something to do with them, whether I make a bow and I can put them on the center of the bow, or even put them like, if you were to do a covered button, like put them on top of it. So I thought for $1, those were so cute. And I probably won't do them this year because I'm so into getting ready for spring. Like I say, I'm a year out on things, so I'm working on spring stuff. It's crazy. I also got, and I have an obsession with Old Spice containers, and these are paper ones. So these, and then I got like this mustard seed one. What I'll do is I paid like, I think 50 cents for this one and $1 for these. And I wish they would have had more, because what I'll do is I make little tiny mice and I do gatherings, and usually I can't keep them. I'll do them in old Band-Aid containers. I do them in all sorts of stuff. So what I'll do is I will take this and I fill it, and I found this icicle stuff, which I'm not going to use it because dogs, any animals you have, if they eat this, it is the worst thing ever. I've had it happen. Ask me how I know. So I paid 50 cents for this. I'll have it coming out of it. And then I bought these little vintage Santas, and I'll have one of him coming out of there with the tinsel coming out, and then I'll put a mouse in there, and I put little vintage toys. I did a reel on YouTube, and I showed some of the vintage ones that we do, but I just thought that that would be super cute. So, and then plus you can have like one of the little Santa seals coming out of it. You'll see me reach in my brains. If your brain's like this, if you're a crafter, my mother used to always call it crafting, and I'm like, I mass produce stuff. I make 400 and 500 of things at one time. It's not crafting at that point. So yeah, I got those little Santas. I paid $3 for those. I thought they were cute. So less than $1 a piece for each Santa. I thought those were adorable. Then I bought, which I thought this was so cute. I paid $6 for him, but I bought this truck. I am going to take, and I was looking to see if I had any. I got this one. I'll pull it out of here. But I'm going to put like a tree on the back of him, and I think it would be so adorable. I may get some, might have some extra of the big bulbs, so I may put some of the big bulbs in the front of his truck, or make little tiny bulbs and string it across. And I was thinking about putting maybe a mouse or something. So But I think that that would be so adorable. So I think he's adorable. He goes with my red theme for Christmas, so I love that. So I'm going to put him up there so I don't forget about him. I won't leave my tags up because everybody comes to my house and says my house looks like a shop because I've had a shop before and, well, I display everything like a shop. Then I got these two cookie cutters. I paid 75 cents each. Like I said, I'm going to have to bring on my, you guys want to see my cookie cutter collection sometime? Because this isn't going to be just about cross stitch. This is going to be about sewing and crafting. That's what I plan on doing with my channel. So I appreciate you visiting along because I need to redo my craft room, my sewing room, my studio. It's happening. And I really want just some friends to go along with me. So I appreciate everybody so much that has been talking with me and everything. It's so exciting. I love it. I love new friends. And I have a lot of friends on Facebook, on our group and on our page that have become family to me. And I know most of them are coming over here, and it means the world to me because they want to see my husband, which tomorrow we are doing our wrapped candy canes. So you guys have got to watch that video because my husband and I are going to be doing videos because I want to do DIYs. I want to share with you what I do as far as my business goes and show you what I put out to wholesale, and maybe you can make it yourself. And I mean, if you subscribing basically is going to help me be able to put out more content, so that way I know that you like it. So please subscribe. I appreciate it. But anyways, after that plug, my husband is going to be doing my DIYs with me. And what we're going to do is more tutorials, I should say. I'm going to show you how I do them, how I send them out, how I make these items, and my husband is going to show you how easy it is to do it. He's going to do it alongside me. He's never done any of this. He does his own thing for me. He makes concrete items for me, and he makes wood items for me, but he's never dappled in my materials, so I'm super excited. So it's going to be fun. So that will be coming out tomorrow. We plan on doing that in the afternoon. I need to run a Sam's Club tomorrow because I need some chips. The man eats chips like they're going out of style. Terrible for him. But, so yeah, I bought those, and I'll probably, this would be so cute. One of those boxes, or like I said, like with the grater, go ahead and put some greens in there. Have your, these coming out. Make a little Santa. Oh, I have an idea. You'll see. I'll leave these up here so I can show you. And then the last thing that I got when I went to my favorite little place was this fluted pan for $3. What I normally do with these, and I'm going to show you because that's who I am as a person, and this is what I've done for the last few years, retail-wise. When you can find these fluted pans, look how cute they are. And like this is one of our wreaths that we sold last year on one of our lives. But look how stinking cute that is. You put your candle in there, and then you can put your little box in there. Oh my gosh, you can even take those little cookie cutters and put it around. But these fluted pans, when you see these like at the thrift store and stuff, grab them. They're perfect for that. And then you can just change them out for the season. I absolutely, absolutely love those. I have one on my table over there, and I have an actual regular candle for it. So yeah, super cute. Or you can put it even on the tops of your, like if you have, if you collect, I collect scales. So that's one of the things that you can do too, is you can take those fluted pans and set them on top of your scale. So adorable. I love it. So, still in with haul. Let me show you what else I got here. Part of my works in progress, I have my daughter's quilt I'm starting, and I use that loosely. I kind of sew it at night, like, because I work 3 to 11, and so yeah, I really want to get it done. I told her she's probably going to expect it in about 10 years because it's an English paper piecing. So I did get, this is Sue Daly 8-pointed stars English paper piecing, and I'm so excited to start this. I really want to do this one, I think, for a spring quilt. So what I was thinking was, and I thought I brought, let me see. I thought I brought down my material that I was going to use. Oh, I did. So what I thought I was going to do is something like this, like where I have like the spring colors. for this, and I think that would be absolutely adorable. So I'm super excited, and I do all those by hand. I use my sewing machine so much with my designs and my patterns and stuff, and at some point I may offer those as a PDF if there's anybody that likes to make dolls and rabbits and mice and all that stuff. So I may go ahead and do that, but I was actually thinking about doing some of my dolls and my mice and all that stuff, making them into cross-stitch patterns. So that's an option too. But we won't get there yet because I don't know if anybody would be interested in that. So anyways, with this material, I thought was stinking adorable. I think I got this at Walmart last year, but then I started going through it. But I figured those kind of colors is what I want to use. But originally what I'm doing is, I started this the other day and I was like, nah, I think I'm going to use this for a quilt. But here's my pattern for my eggs. But these are going to go for our designs that we have to turn in for January. So I'm doing some farmhousey type eggs. So these are rabbits, and then the pink ones, and I'll do different ones and then do them as a set of 4. And then of course we either will make these 1,000 of these, or we will just send one completed item and they will send it over and get it made. So just to let you know, anybody that likes to say something about shopping small, I've always had a shop. I've always had a studio. I've done this since 1999. I designed for wholesale companies. I've designed for shops. People reach out to me. I'm in wholesale companies that come in and purchase and buy for their stores. I'm all about shopping small, but I have to tell you, when anybody ever says anything, and I get it when it comes to China items, I get it. But the thing is, though, you have to realize people like me actually make those designs that go over to China. So you're still helping people here because I get royalties off of what sells in these brick and mortars. So if you see anything that's made in China, there's somebody more than likely here in America that designed that and that are getting paid for it. And it stinks that we don't have any sources here for anybody to be able to make those. I think that that would be fantastic. I think that, I'm not even going to get in on that tangent. But anyways, just to let you know, if you guys ever see anything you're like, that's China made, if you see dolls, you see anything like that, more than likely somebody here designed that item. Just saying. Okay, so with my haul, so there was my paper piecing, which I'm going to do that this spring. And then I got these 3 prairie schoolers. I figured I would do my haul first, and this is why, because once I got this one, I had to start it. Like, I just had to. So, I got the St. Nicholas Prairie Schooler. Love it. Then I got the stockings and more. I'll probably just do the more part. I don't know if I'm going to do the stockings. I may do them next year, but I've got so many stockings right now, but I absolutely love these. I think these would be so cute going up the stairs, like on a thing of garland. If you guys hear any moaning, my poor dog over there, it's getting hard for her to get up and stuff. And then this one is up on the housetop. So wouldn't that be so cute to take this, finish it, put it on a wreath, and then use that tree cookie cutter. I just think that would be so adorable. So I'm going to go ahead, I think, and start. Here I'm going to say, wouldn't that be so adorable? And then I'm going to tell you that I'm starting on these. I think the little houses are adorable. I started messing around and made a few houses the other day for cross-stitch patterns, so I'm super excited about them. But mine are more log cabin. You'll see that. So that is all I think I have for haul. So trust me, I've still gone to Target. I've still gone to Walmart. I've bought things for my house. Told myself, I'm like, I need to quit buying decorations. It's now becoming a problem. I don't know if you guys watch, I just had one come up the other day. I'm starting to get into everybody's floss tubes, okay? But I had one come up for Priscilla and Chelsea, the Stitching with the Housewives, because I did theirs was one of the first patterns that I got done, because I'm like, I really wanted to support artists. So I bought it off of Etsy, and then yesterday, it was yesterday, their house tour came on when I was watching stuff, And I had to pull my husband and go, there's somebody like me out in the world that layers like I do. He's like, theirs is a little bit brighter. I'm like, I know, but it's like I was afraid to blink because I loved it. I was like, oh my gosh, there's somebody out here like me. Oh my goodness. So, but yeah, you got to go watch their house tour. It's phenomenal. But I love watching everybody's house tours, so I'm going to have to go see if I can find some more of Flosstube. So super exciting. All right, so my finishes, and with like some of the things that I design, I'm going to show you this. I'll probably go ahead and do my non-fully finished items first, but this is something that we do a lot of. We'll do these with cabins, we do them with rabbits, we do them with dolls, we do them with mice, endless things, right? But we do these little stitcheries, and this one is going to go with our stuff to the wholesale company. So this is Be Mine 1802, and then most of the time I'll either put it on an apron or I might put it like on a bonnet. This one more than likely is probably just going to go in a grungy frame, or I may go ahead and I can put it on front of, like, see, that's where this one's a little too long for it. But like if you put it like on a sifter, and then I would have stuff coming out of it with the hearts. So that's kind of where my mind was going. So I got that one done to go, and those will go with the all of our Easter stuff we're sending in. Then I did, sorry guys, I have like all my stuff sitting around me, and I'm sitting different than I did last time. So then I have the Prairie Schooler Reindeer Roundup. I love this. I have a piece of material that I grunged that I'm thinking about starting this on. I'm not going to think about it too long because it's so cute. But I did get this one done. I just got it finished. I haven't decided if I'm going to have my husband make it into a, cut me a board for it. And then I'm going to start this one. I tried to start this one the other night, but I got so tired because of course, like I said, I work 3 to 11. But here's my finish on it. And then I put it on my sticky board. My board of stick is what it is. And then, but I was thinking, but see, actually, since I've got a grater thing, this actually would be kind of cute on this grater. I may do it on the grater. But I have a sifter, I think, that I wanted to do all these on. So just the 2 of those, and then I was thinking about pulling out. This kind of looks exactly like our log cabins we do. Huh, I didn't even notice that. But I'll probably do the Santa and this tree, and then but do each one on a different sifter. So that was that one for the Reindeer Roundup. And then I did, let me show you these real quick. You know, I've got my life together over here. I swear I do. Okay, so that was things I just kind of, you know, whipped up, did as finishes. Oh, actually, here, let me show you my quilt real quick just to get it out of my way before I started. So like I said, I shouldn't do things at night because I look down and I'm like, what have I done? But I'm doing the English paper piecing. And then this is the one that my daughter, this is the one I showed all my material, and then I have a bunch of vintage material. But I went ahead and I got these started for her, and I'm doing each one. At first she wanted me to make it like a patchwork quilt because we're really into patchwork quilts. Next I'll have to bring on my quilts that my mama made for us. And she's no longer with us. She's the one that actually got me into all my designing and sewing. My grandmother, I can't remember if I told this on the last video or not, but my grandmother used to make professional wrestlers' masks. My grandma was well known as a seamstress here in Columbus, and she worked for the store Lazarus. I can't remember if I told you guys any of this, but my grandma, she's awesome. She was quite awesome. And she had her own wig shop. She was a hairstylist. My grandma was she was awesome. She would do full, like when Barbie came out, she would do like wedding parties, and these people would want like matching Barbie outfits to match their bridal parties. So it was so cool. It was super cool. But that's where I get my love from, and my grandma. But anyway, she used to make patchwork quilts, and so that's how my daughter first wanted hers. And then once I started piecing this together, I was trying to find something to show you. But once I started piecing this together, I told her, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I kind of like it. I said, I'll do it however you want me to do. But really, I don't think that you're able to see, like with this material, I'm sure it'd be adorable afterwards. But I would want this more like plain colors and not so busy. Because I don't think you're able to see how cute. Look at the little ice skater and the sled. Like, you're not really able to see how cute the material is. So that's where I was like, I would keep the material all together, like in the flower shape. So I think those are super cute. Really, that's all I've gotten done. I started on this one. And then, if you guys, does anybody else do paper piecing? I love it. English paper piecing. I absolutely love it. I need to really start working on this. Then, one of the other items I have is, I'm doing this backward. I was going to do my, okay, so that's one of the other ones. But I'm going to go ahead and show you my, my fully finished items that I've been working on. So, one of the things that we had a request for was, and I sold a ton of these. I think I have a few in my Etsy. I'm not sure, but I do have, I believe, 2 that I'm giving away today. But we have our grain sack stockings, and we did like little patchings on them, so then that way they look grungy on there. And then like each one, this was from a Domino's sugar bag. Usually I would grunge these, but I loved the faded look on these, and we put some greens in them. But yeah, we had the plain ones, we went ahead and put some patches on them. But yeah, we did a bunch of those for a shop. I believe she was in Iowa. Yeah, so these are hers. And then we had some other ones that sold. So there's those. Super cute. These are really cute to string up. Love them, love them, love them. And then we had a bunch of our candy canes. So we had a bunch of our chenille candy canes. We've been making these candy canes probably since about 2000. And we did a count, and we've made over 100,000 of them. Yeah. Yeah. Like a ton of them. So yeah, so that's our candy canes. We actually have some of these that we're giving away too, because you may want to use them in your projects, which will be super fun. Guys, I'm all over the place today. I apologize, but I do want to keep one of these because I have 2 of these I'm giving away. Okay, so that's that. And then I want to show you my mice gatherings. This one, actually I need to put its whiskers on. I totally forgot. I probably should have ran up and got my other one. But this is one of our mice that is going to the wholesale company in January. And I did not put his whiskers on him. And just remember that too, because we are actually giving 3 of him away. Because I have a feeling that these will be so cute. I saw somebody do a Brenda Gervais pattern, and I think that he would be absolutely adorable on the side next to the Brenda Gervais pattern. We considered these crock pokes. So they don't come with a stick on them. They don't have any legs. They do have their little stick arms. But what we do is we will go ahead and sell them as pokes, and the people that purchase them from us love to put them down in their crocks. They will put like the angel hair like we have inside of there. This isn't an old feeder, but yeah, so this vine, we use it in everything. One of our customers, actually, she buys it from us all the time, and she told me, she's like, that stuff shouldn't be called angel hair vine, it should be the devil vine. I was like, oh, I know. I'm like, you get one of those in your feed or something if you're working on it, and I always make sure I try to clean up, because my husband is a compulsive sweeper. He honestly is. And I feel so bad if I ever leave any on the ground, because my hand's like, you're ruining my sweeper. But yeah, so here's our little mice. We did a ton of these. I kept 3, I think, of 85 of them to give away. So yeah, I thought he was super cute. And then, oh my gosh, I wanted to kind of like do it's kind of my style, kind of not my style, but kind of is. I have a lot of vintage doodads from my granny, my mama, and so I had this trim, and I thought it was adorable. So what I want to show you is I have a lantern that I'm going to stick them next to too, because I like to pull things out from the cross stitch. But this is the one that I got done right here. Guys, I'm all over the place. I'm telling you, I'm going to be showing you finishes. I'm going to show you things I'm working on while I'm doing this, because I bought haul, but then I finished it, but then I started one so, hi, right? We can do what we want, right? Doesn't have to be in any particular order. So from the St. Nicholas one, that little guy right there, I think he's adorable. I did him on one of the frames that I showed that I got from Walmart. I paid 31 cents for them, and so I'm hoping I have enough, because there's 8 of them, and I really wanted all 8 of them to be on the same one, but I think I only have 5, so I'm going to see if my husband will make me a board that is the same. Which also this weekend we're hoping to get the boards on Etsy, so once we do, I'll link the down below, because we did have a couple winners from last time that won 2 sets of my husband's boards. So anyways, here he is. I did him on Sweet Little Board. I used some of that material from my daughter's her quilt. I thought that was adorable. But yeah, this is my granny's trim. I didn't have to like coffee stain it or anything. And then I used some green at the top, and then I think I'm going to kind of finish them all like this, except I'll probably put like a little package or something with one of the other ones. But I thought he turned out so cute. I think he's absolutely adorable. But I'm going to put him next to a lantern. So I had to put a little tree up there, which that's one of the ones from Dollar Tree, and I thought that was adorable, which I was happy about that, because we make bottle brush trees, and I didn't have to make any. I was so happy. So that's him. That's my finish. And then, oh my goodness, I got to tell you. I was talking about the stitching with the housewives. I got to show you. I'm so happy about this. So, first of all, let me show you this. So this that I was telling you about, this old piece of, like a mantle or whatever you want to call it. Tell me what it is. School me. Let me know what it is. This piece of wood thing. And I was talking about the dowel rod. I was honestly thinking, and I will show you what I'm talking about. Let me turn my light on in this. I think this is adorable, if I do say so myself, because I'm in love with this pattern. I think it's absolutely cute. So since I like to pull everything from what I'm stitching, right? I took an old cheese box, and don't look at the back of that. Nobody's going to see it. My family doesn't care, so don't judge me. I don't care. So here is my hot cocoa, crate of hot cocoa. So since it's called crate of hot cocoa, I made it in a smaller crate. Like I said, I like to pull things out from the pattern and really showcase what's in that pattern. I'm still debating on what I'm doing with this, but I have an idea of what I think I'm going to do. So that's why I didn't totally finish the back of it. But this is Stitching with the Housewives Hot of Crate Cocoa. This right here actually was supposed to be a full coverage. They have it all one piece, which I absolutely love, which I'm still going to probably redo it and put it on one of my tiered trays. But they have it as a full piece. So this teal right here is all stitched in. Well, I decided, since I dyed my own fabric, that I was going to not stitch it, and I really wanted to bring out the grunginess of that fabric. Is my sticky board on there 100%? No, because you know why? I am a grungy primitive designer. Nobody cares about that. And I'll tell you what, for them designing this pattern, I absolutely love it. I am debating on if I should just buy one or buy them all now, because I think it's absolutely adorable. So anyways, I got a vintage cheese box because it's called a crate of hot cocoa. I put around the red and the white material, and I did get this at Joann Fabrics. The reason why I did the red and the white is because of look at all the red and white striping on the pattern itself. So the table, the little reindeer, everything about this screams red and white. So I wanted to pull that out from that pattern. Then what I did was I went ahead and put this on board as well. And then I used some white pom-pom trim. I believe I did get that at Target for $1. And then look at him. And I put it on the same red and white. But see, I don't really like him like tucked really down in that box. I want to be able to see him. So I think what I'm going to do is have my husband take something a little smaller than this. And I want to put it up on like a little tiny black. I guess I could. I guess I could kind of do it like, I guess I could kind of do it like that, but I really want it to go down in there. So I think I'm going to have him take a dowel rod for me, make me a little tiny block to stick it on. But for now, I love it tucked inside of here. I think it's adorable. I just need to fix my angel hair. But then I took one of these trees. This is one. Did we make this one? I think we did. Yeah, we made this one. It was, I think it was last year we made it. But what I did was I took these Mr. Christmas tree. I got these at Walmart for like $2.88. I wanted to bring those out because again, in the pattern is the reindeer mug and the Santa mug. So I brought in the reindeer and the Santa mug. Then I went ahead and thought I need to do some of our chenille candy canes. So like I said, we're going to give some of those away. And they're perfect for any of these projects that have candy canes in them right now. I mean, how cute is that? So what I did was, because the reindeer had the candy cane upside down, I decided to make all the candy canes upside down. Now, people would probably ask me, like, why in the world are the candy canes upside down? I don't know, but I know. I mean, they might not know, but I know. And I think it's stinking adorable. So that is that finished. And then I put some lights down here. We sold these lights before. They're like really thin, and I love them because they don't have like the big, huge backs on them. So they work out perfect for us. But I love it. I think it turned out so cute. I manhandled it, so now I'm going to have to fix them. So that's that. Then I want to show you. Oh, did I even bring that over here? I hope I did. I had another, I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, it's sitting right in front of my face, I think. Yep, it is. Okay, so then I started, because once I got this one, I was like, I couldn't wait any longer, and I had to, you know, I'm planning on, guys, at least coming on once a week. I'll do a DIY, I'll do something like that, but doing my Flosstube every 2 weeks. The holidays are getting away from me. Plus, my little grandson just turned 2, and he's stinking adorable, and so I went ahead and did this one right here. I think that is adorable. He's in his little chimney. There's a lot of green going on, and I love the green. So, I mean, even like, I want all the trim to be the same around the border. So it's like that green. So I'm going to keep that, but I really didn't want, now listen to me, I really didn't want the green in the package. So here it is. And I went ahead and cut this because I was doing this on the same one I did the other one. And I'm like, I don't need a whole lot of border on it right now anyways. So I went ahead and changed it to white. And I wanted it to be white and red because I thought it would really pop off of our grungy material. And then I was like, I really want to do the white and the red. I think that'll be really cute. What do? I forget about it and still do this package up here green and red. But I think it turned out cute because at least they're not the same. So I just need to finish his little face and his hat and put some eyes in there, and then this other half right here, and then I can finish him. So I was super excited. Then I was like, oh, I really want to do the horse because I could put it with one of my primitive horses, or make a doll for it or something. So I started this one. Now tell me, oh gosh, tell me, do you guys ever get a piece of material and go, oh, I can make it work? I can make it work. That's me. So this is what I'm working on. But see, the border will go perfectly from here to here and then up to here. So I don't know if I'll be able to finish it like that. I really don't want to rip it out. I'm having fun with it. And I'm like, I know I can make this on here. So we'll see what I can do with that. Oh gosh, we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. So then I worked on some more of my Christmas list from Silver Creek Samplers. And I have to tell you, I need to stop working on this at night. I did it last night, and for some odd reason, and I'm going to try and show you this. Okay, let me show you the pattern first. So here's the pattern. I did change the car. I made it into red. I let my husband pick what color. He chose red. Other than that, I didn't change a whole lot unless I messed up. So if I messed up, then then I kept it that way. But let me show you this. So here's the sampler. I'm going to be honest with you. I really shouldn't do this. And I'm going to show you this part just because I know that you can see it. And tomorrow, my husband doesn't know, but he's taking me to my favorite stitchy store tomorrow. But if you look right here, and ignore my fingers because like I said, I do a lot of grunging. This one right here is a square. This one right here is a circle. Well, I was working on the circle. No, I thought I was working on the square and was working on the color of the circle. I don't even remember. And I looked and I said, you know what, forget it. I'm going with it. So I did. It's all my fault. It's nobody's fault but my own. So, but I'm fine with it. I actually am. It's really not much to rip out. But I'm like, it's just the part of the light. So here is my Christmas list. And I'll show you where I messed up at, which I still got to fill in the tires. I haven't done that. I think the last time I showed this, I may have been up to here. So I am going to get this baby done, hopefully before Christmas. But I'll show you where I messed up at. So it was on this light right here. So the yellow is supposed to be on the inside, and this like kind of creamy light color is supposed to be on the outside. But I was like, you know, sometimes I've seen flickers that are light, right? So yeah, that's where I messed up. And I'm like, it's not a big deal. I'm like, I don't care. Somebody was gonna come over to my house and go, oh, did you know her candle light on that cross stitch is all wrong? Well, you're not invited back then. But oh, I love it. I still want to do the turkey as an ornament all by itself for my little grandson, since he's a turkey baby. He's a turkey baby. And then I finally got, I don't want to lose my egg pattern. I finally got this one kitted, and I'm going to start this one this week. What are you guys working on this week? Anything particular? So I'm going to go ahead and get this started. I love it. So I got that one kitted. But yeah, what are you guys working on? I want to get some new patterns, and since my husband doesn't know he's running me tomorrow before we go to Sam's Club to my stitchy spot, I want to look for some new patterns. What are you guys working on? I need to get on here, look up theirs. Yeah, please let me know what you're working on. I want to know. So, giveaways. I think that I went over everything else. I think I did. But giveaways, let me tell you. Our last two, we are getting ready to do the second giveaway right now. We did have winners that were commented on our first video. So we said, let's wait. And then Thanksgiving came, and then deadline. So apologies, it hasn't been sent out. It will actually be sent out tomorrow. Hopefully USPS comes and picks it up from the studio. Will be good. So I want to show you the winners of last week, our Flosstube number 2. We had our, and I'm going to be bending down, so I apologize. Oh, I'm sitting on my little stool. So we had 2 chances for our set of our combo lights right there. We had them over our trough the last time you saw them. Regina Holloway and Leslie Ferry. Congratulations. And also, to just let you know, if you guys win, send us an email, and I will put our email down below. It is colonialhouseprimitives@gmail.com. I don't answer. Okay. I don't read. I have somebody else that reads my emails for me too, because we have our website plus our wholesale and everything else we do. But just know I'll get back to you. Like, I told them to make sure they leave them there, and then I'll respond back, because my whole idea is I'm going to comment. Like, I saw that I got which ones I needed. So I have everybody's stuff together, but I saw them. So just know that I'm getting your emails. But leave your address and your YouTube name, and then plus, of course, your real name, so I can send it to you. But just so I know what you want, what you won, I have it written down under your names, because the people that won last week, some won this week. So again, 2 chances for our set of combo lights was Regina Holloway and Leslie Ferry. Congratulations. And then we had 1 chance of winning our handmade Amish box, and this goes to Kathy Dukes. Congratulations, Kathy. And then we had our chances to win our snowman tree ornaments. The ornament wood piece was made by my sweet husband, and then our clay snowman with some greens behind it was made by me. And this goes to Kathy Dukes, and it goes to Darlene Bumgardner. So thank you guys both so much. And then we had 2 chances. Oh my gosh. Hang on a second, sorry. We had 2 chances to win our handmade boards. 1 set goes to Privies and Prims, and the next set goes to, oh, I just did that backwards, sorry. Excuse me, Privies and Prims, and then it goes to, sorry, I can't even read my handwriting, Larney Takar. So Larney Takar and Privies and Prims. Then we had our embroidery. The stocking one goes to Privies and Prims, and then the frosty one goes to Nan King. So this one goes to Privies and Prims, and this one goes to Nan King. Congratulations. And then we had 1 chance to win our puffball garland, and I'll tell you what, you're going to absolutely love this. The winner of this is Larney Takar. This will go all the way up until March, or even if you want to leave it longer, because you're going to be able to use these for Valentine's Day too. And these are perfect, perfect, perfect. We have these on our pencil tree, and you're going to love it. So again, the 1 chance for the puffball garland goes to Larney Takar. You guys, thank you so much for commenting, for subscribing, and for liking. We really appreciate it. That's our way of thanking you, is with our giveaways. So with that being said, we have a few items for today. Actually, we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. We have 17 items, but we have multiples of some items. So what I ask you to do is to please subscribe. We do double check. Why not? Why not? You know, because we love you. But but if you could subscribe, like, and then comment. If you guys could just, you know, comment something down below, like which number that you would like, that would be great. What are you stitching? That would be wonderful. I would love to know what you're stitching. And if you're ready for the holidays. Holiday. Are you ready for the holiday? Okay. So our first item that we have are 3 chances to win our chenille candy canes. And like I said, these are perfect for projects that you're working on. You can cut them and make them small like I did. You would just have to retwist them. You can make them half size. So there's so many different uses. You can also cut them and use them as bowl fillers. That's what a lot of people buy them and use them for when they purchase them from us. And then you can lay them inside of your bowls on top of your green ring. Super cute. So again, 3 chances for our chenille grubby candy canes. Then yours will come with whiskers. We have 3 chances of our handmade mouse poke. It is going to be for the poke only. You don't know nothing else in here. This is going to its new home. But yours will have whiskers, and then it will just be his little stick arms. And like I said, he's a body, but he's super cute, and you're getting a handmade item by us. And yeah, look at his little big ears. I love him. So you're getting 3 chances to win our handmade mouse poke. And yeah, super cute. Then our next item is, these are handmade by us. These are we get 3 chances to win our Spiced Grubby Lights. These are awesome. So you can plug them in. They are just an all-time on, but they are super extra grubby. How fun would these be to put with your orange dried slices, which we've been selling those wholesale since probably $19.99. And I gotta tell you, make sure you follow a good tutorial because you do not want those things to mold on you. Gotcha. Okay, so 3 chances to win our Spiced Grubby Lights. Then we have 3 chances, and I only wrote 3 chances, but I know what I'm doing here. 3 chances to win a 25 count of our rosette yo-yos. These are perfect for a garland. You can also string them and put them on a stitchery, as I call them. You can also put them behind your covered buttons. How fun would that be? But you will get a set of 25, and that is 3 chances for that. Okay, and then also we have 2 chances to win our grain sack stockings, and you will get a piece of our dried greens in it. Those are homegrown as well. So then 2 of our Domino Sugar vintage grain sack stockings. So you will 2 chances to win one of those. The next item, this is the last one. You will get 3 chances to win our Prince Albert vintage cans. Perfect to put a little stitchery on the front. You can put stuff in it. You can do it as a gathering. You can lay it inside, have your red motif going, but I think that these are super adorable. And a lot of them do. I usually have to have my husband open them for me just to let you know, but I'm sure you can do it yourself. I'm just lazy and have too much stuff to do. So I make him feel like I'm helpless. But all you gotta do is pop it up. Most of them do have the original paper inside. But yeah, so 3 chances to win that. Guys, I think I went through everything. So again, first, number 1 would be 3 chances for the candy canes. Number 2 is the handmade mouse poke. Number 3 is the spicy grub lights. And then 3 chances for our handmade rosette yo-yos. And then we have 2 chances for our vintage grain sack stockings. And then we have 3 chances for our Prince Albert 10s. Guys, we cannot thank you enough, and just thank you for welcoming us in. Be sure to watch our DIY tomorrow. It's going to be so fun. Our tutorial, I should say. Stick around for like our other stitching items that we're going to have. We're just going to do all things sewing. We love to quilt. We love to sew. We want to share our patterns that we do and show you how we make them. And we're so excited for you guys to be on this journey with us. And when we say we, I swear to you, I'm not talking me, myself, and I do have other people that I couldn't do things without. But you guys, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for joining us and for being here. And if you want anything from our giveaway, go ahead and send us an email and we will get those items out to you. And love you guys. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.